So, hey guys, this is probably one of my very first YouTube tutorials. Hopefully by the end of it you'll be able to do a cartoon effect on Photoshop. So yeah, let's get into it. I usually tend to work on pretty high resolutions. You can go for like 2000 pixels. Also, you need to work on the square space if you want to use it as a profile picture, obviously. But yeah, at this point I'll just find an image to upload, and yeah, just resize it. Like for example, this is a selfie, and it's obviously taken with a cell phone. That's all I found. I think this one is from some years ago, but yeah, that's not important. Yeah, I just have to resize it, and yeah, I'll be done. One thing you can do is also you can just crop with the crop tool. You have it on the bar on the left. You can crop your actual background and your image to the size you want. So yeah, that's not really important. Yeah, so next thing you want to do is to create a folder and a layer inside the folder to do the line art. Okay, you have to take the pencil obviously, remove the filling on the shape mode, and add the stroke, make it black, all black. The width of the stroke has to be something like 3 or 5. You will be able to like find a proper size for it. I think 3 is good at this point. So yeah, I just make a curve and press OK when you're done with it. Again, you just like outline every part of the eye. I tend to like to start with the eye, and yeah, just make some clean curves. You don't have to be extremely precise, you just have to make a clean looking eye, just so it won't be messy. This is probably the easiest method to do a cartoon effect. So you just like have to do clean art, because this method, as I said, is mostly about shading. You will see by the end of it. So yeah, I just outlined the eye. One thing you can do also is just press Alt at the end of a curve, so you make it like I guess less curved. I guess you can try it. So yeah, now I'm outlining the eyebrow. Sorry. And at this point you can just fill it. Now you can just turn the fill on and make it all black, just like I did. And yeah, we finished with the left eye, and yeah, same thing for the right eye. Again, just fill. Yeah, that's it for the eyes. Next thing you can do, at this point, after finishing the main lines, if I can say, yeah, you can see that it's some normal curves, not insanely good artwork. You can start by drawing the inside of the eye, and for this you have actually 2 methods. You can do this just like I'm showing the video. And there's also a second method. I'll show it in the other eye. So yeah, just do as I'm doing right now, and just, since my eyes are green, I'll just remove the stroke and add the fill with a color, and in this case it would be green. Yeah, I think the actual image is slightly dark. Yeah, so the end piece would have some dark eyes. But yeah, so the second method is to take the ellipse tool, try to make a proper circle, and just place it on top of the eye and try to make it as good as possible. Just don't make it too big or too small. Try to resize it. For that, you grab the pen tool, hold Control, and press on it. Then you can just add some points to change the placements of the anchor points, and yeah, all while holding Control. That's very important. So yeah, at this point I'm just adjusting the points. That's the second method. Just pick the one which fits you the most, I guess. And yeah, that's it. You have your two eyes. Again, it's not something crazy, just a simple, really simple line art. And we're going to name our folder eyes, of course. Okay, we move into the next step. After finishing the eyes folder, again, we'll go for the ears now and create a new layer. Pen tool, again, shape with 3 pixels of width. We'll just draw the outlines of the ear, the inside lines, everything. So yeah, this shouldn't take you a lot of time. You just have to do clean curves, not crazy detailed stuff. Yeah. Again, we create another folder for the hair this time. Since it's a dark hair, I will just use a dark color, fill-in color. So yeah, just same thing, just outline it, just like we did for the eyes and the ears. Again, don't forget to press Alt if you want to like cancel a curve. That's something important also. Yeah, just outline it. Have to be careful on the forehead though. You don't want a weird looking forehead. That's something important also. Okay, a lot of stuff is important. You just have to do it just like I'm showing right now. Okay, so you have to fill it, of course. You have to fill with black in this case. If you have light hair, you can just fill it with another color. And by the end of this video, I mean towards the end, towards when we will be reaching the shading part, you will know what to do. So yeah, again, we're finished with the hair. We create another folder, and this time we'll do the shirt or the sweatshirt. And again, same thing. Strokes, just drawing the outlines and the inside lines, not crazy stuff, just clean curves. Let's go. Something I'm doing right now is to make thinner lines for the folds of the shirt. That's just a detail you can add on. You can just choose a proper size, the one which fits your picture the most, and yeah, you just do that. So same thing for the other parts. For example, if your picture has like lips, in this case they don't have lips, or other parts of the hand, you just outline it. Same thing. And when you finish, just press OK to finish the stroke. And yeah, this will be your fourth or fifth folder, depends. I just forgot the other parts of the outline. I'm just doing some quick fixes, and I'll draw this part of the face I just forgot. I'll just name it rest for like the other parts of the face that I didn't draw at first. And yeah. You have to be slightly careful with the nose though. We don't have to make it really like big, because it will make your art look a bit weird. I guess we can fix it with the shading later. So yeah, I'm satisfied with this one. And yeah, I'll just add on the last part of the hand. It's just a simple line. And we're done with the line art. That's it. It's a pretty okay line art. Yeah, we just create a folder under everything. We call it colors, new layer. Pen tool, of course. We have to change the filling color this time to a proper skin color. You can choose it with the eyedrop tool. And yeah, just fill in the area where skin is supposed to be. And since the folder is under everything, you can just like do as I'm showing in the video right now, just under the stroke, and it would be fine. Keep doing that till you outline every part of the skin. You'll be good to go. Same thing for the hand, or for whatever part of the body you're working on. Like, you just have to color everything which has skin on it, and you will be done. Next thing you want to do is to merge it with Control E on Windows. Just name it skin, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so next thing you want to do is to create a new layer, and just color the inside of the eye. And it would be white, obviously. Here I'm just doing some quick fixes and doing it for the other side. Yeah, merging again and just color it white. So I'm just using base colors on everything, because the shading would do the rest of the work. I'm just coloring the shirt, just outlining every part of the shirt. And yeah, with eyedrop I just choose the orange one, from orange color from the original picture. And yeah, we're good to go. I think we're done with coloring, with base colors. Okay, so next thing, you want to copy the picture you drew from, make it on top, pixelize it because it's a dynamic object, or I don't know what it's called. You have to hold shift and make the folders, all the folders we just made, inside another folder, and just call it work. Again, everything is inside work. So yeah, you have to, at this point, you have to go to filter, enter filter, gallery, and just pick this effect. I'm not sure what it's called in English since my Photoshop is in French, but yeah, just pick it and take my settings I just showed like a few seconds ago. Then you have to hold Alt till this arrow shows up, and yeah, this will apply this picture only to the work we just did. Then you have to select product. I usually work with product, okay, or can just choose another lightning source. You just choose the one that fits you the most. I usually work with product, and yeah, I can change the opacity, work with some other things. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with this one, and like at this point it's an okay cartoon effect, but like you can see all this dirty stuff on the face and like the shirt. It's not that good looking. So what you want to do at this point is create a new layer. Again, press Alt to make it on top of everything. Pick your brush and the color picker, and just pick, for example, this part of the skin. Next thing you want to do is to pick the brush. Don't make it, and you don't have to make it really just soft brush. I mean, kind of soft brush. You have just to like paint on top just to correct some places. I think you'll get what I'm doing from here. And yeah, just do this for every little dirty part, if I can say, of the face. And yeah, just do it and take your time on it, because this is like the important part. You have to take your time and just do it slowly, and don't be afraid to just even if you do some mistakes, you can just press Ctrl Z or just use the eraser. It's not a big deal. And yeah, just do that for every other part of the face. It might take you some time. I think this work took me all of it took me like 40 minutes. But again, this is an easy method. This is really not a hard method. I'll probably post another method in the upcoming weeks where every shading is manual, but it will be harder. It will take like hours to do, but yeah, it will be pretty advanced. All the lines would be better looking, but yeah, this is an okay cartoon effect. And just do that even for the shirt. Just see how smooth we made the shadows look. And yeah, just take your time, make the brush small, just try to make it as clean as possible, because this is what will make your work look good. To be honest with you, when I first started doing similar stuff, it was all ugly and dirty. I didn't have really someone to guide me. I just figured everything by myself. And yeah, I'm still not that good, but yeah, I can do some okay vector art, if I can say. I can do some cartoon effects. And yeah, hopefully you'll be able to do one too. you can see the difference at this point. It's a pretty big difference. Next thing, you can just add some levels to it. Have to play with the sliders. Like these sliders make the dark areas more dark and the light areas more dark. And the other sliders do the reverse thing, make the light areas darker and the dark areas lighter. You can just work on it and always use Alt for it. You can just use this also. Just don't go crazy on it. You don't want something looking weird. And of course you can always work with opacity. Just change it as you like, as it fits you the most. Okay, so next thing you want to do, sorry, you just have to pick the brush and put the color in black and just like color some edges. Here, just color this part in black, I guess. Don't be afraid, even if it's too black, you can just change the opacity later. So that's not something really important, since you can change it later. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure which spots looks better if I use this black brush on it, all of them, sorry. And yeah, I think you'll figure what to do. It depends on your picture. This is a pretty weird angle to work with. And yeah, I guess that's it for this black brush. You can make it darker. You can even use a white brush and change the opacity to make some highlights or whatever you wish. You can just change it. One thing here I wanted to do is to go to the skin color and just make a new layer on top and use Alt, as we said before, and just like add a small layer of shadow for the shirt. Yeah, even if it's really dark, just like shown in this part of the video, you don't have to be worried, because you can just change the opacity as we said before and you'll be fine, as you can see. That's why organization is important. You just have to be organized. So if, for example, if you did something wrong, you can just go back and yeah, at this point I'm just adding some other details. You can just not do that, it's up to you, but like from here you'll know how to fix some other things. How to fix, for example, some shadows, how to fix a line you did wrong. Like everything is organized. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's tutorial. I hope it helped. This is not a really advanced tutorial. This is a really easy thing to do. I hope I made it clear for everyone. And if you have some questions, you can just ask me. And yeah, I tend to use gray for the background since it looks good. Just go for anything you like. So yeah, thanks for watching. And there's one thing, all the music used in this video are from a friend of mine. You can go check his channel, he has some crazy good beats. Give him some love. I'll leave some of his links in the description. And thanks again. See you soon, hopefully.